All right, so me and Marsh are going to be playing a game of Horse and Musket, this time taking place during the English Civil War. Marsh will be taking the side of the Royalists, while I will be Parliament. And the scenario today is that the Royalist forces must come in and destroy that keg of gunpowder, and before the reinforcements come. And right now we just have one sentry. The rest of the crew are sleeping it off tonight. So he's going to try to sneak up before my sentry catches him. The sentry, when his card comes up, is going to have to try to spot them. If they're in cover over 12 inches away or don't have line of sight to, then I can't make the roll. If they're in cover within 12 inches, I can make a hard task roll. If they are in the open within 12 inches, it's a regular task roll, and it's an automatic spot within 6 inches. So that's where we're starting. So we've each got 5 guys. They're identical, just to make this easy as far as what their weaponry is like. We have one guy these are basically dragoons that have been dismounted. These are the wonderful bloody miniatures, Captain Blood himself. And we have one guy with a musket, one guy with a pistol, one guy with a carbine, and then we have 2 basic hand-to-hand types. So we're going to start with, we've each got 5 cards, 1 card for each miniature we control. And we'll start with kings. Do you have any kings or aces you'd like to be?
I do have kings.
All right. So while you're moving, I will cover the action.
Charging forward.
Okay. I do not have a king or an ace I'd like to use as a king. So then we go to queens. I have a queen, but I am going to burn it because one of the guys is sleeping. I want to let you get a little bit closer before I try to pull the alarm here.
The captain's gonna try to sneak around.
Okay. I don't have line of sight anywhere yet. I don't think. Okay, let's do jacks. Tens. Do we have a, I have a 10, which I'm gonna burn. How about a 9?
I don't have anything for a while.
Okay. 8s, 7s. I'm gonna burn my 6.
Damn.
And then 5.
Do you have one of those?
Okay.
Halberd.
Okay. 4. 3. I have a 3 I'm gonna burn. Okay, I'm risking it here. Okay, 2. So I have a ace I'm gonna use as a 2 of spades.
I also have one.
Okay, I am gonna use my ace to try and roll 2 die. I'm gonna use my my ace is gonna be a 2, and I'm gonna use that 2 to try to roll 2 dice and pick the best and try to raise the alarm here. Okay. Let these roll on this grass at all. Okay, so where's my closest dude here?
Probably this guy.
Okay. Well, he thought he heard something, so for one action, he's going to step out here. And he is outside at 12 inches. All right. Let's try it here. I'm gonna need 8 or 9. 8, 9, or 10.
That's an 8.
All right. He's gonna raise the alarm. So next turn, I can actually bring out my guys. All right, so we're going to shuffle, put all the cards in and shuffle. So one of the differences between Horse and Musket and the other versions of Fistful lead is that, of course, you have to, when you fire, these are black powder weapons, so they are going to have to be reloaded after every shot. So the 6th card becomes very important because that will be auto reload. If you should roll a 1, that means that you've had a malfunction, so you essentially get 2 reload cards. All right, you have a king or an ace. You like to be a king? I do. And I'm going to, let's see here. I hate to waste ammo, but you know what? We're gonna warm up here to the wall. He thinks he saw something over here. We're going to clear shot, but it's over 12, under 24, so it is a long range shot. Daddy needs an 8. We're gonna start rolling in the
Widely patented dice tray?
Yes. So that was a miss. I rolled a 7. So I'm gonna give myself some smoke to let us know that he fired. Kaplow! All right. Need some more smoke in that. All right, so now we have queens. I have a queen of hearts, so I will be going before Marshall's queen of diamonds. So the alarm has been raised. The captain is going to emerge from the building. Old Captain Blue himself, and run towards the door. Have at thee! All right, let's do your queen.
Seeing he's already shot.
And he's already got his back. Yeah, close up.
Like right here-ish.
Okay. Wait, I'm gonna get a 6 next turn, then you're gonna be wishing. Okay.
Make it to the 6.
Yes, jacks. Yeah, this is the 2nd turn. Jacks. All right, I'm gonna put a big D6 out here so we know what turn it is. All right, did you have a jack? No, 10s.
10 of clubs.
Put this out here so we know that this is turn number 2.
Other melee focused guy, Mr. Barnes.
Private
Push
Barnes.
up.
Okay. Okay, that was 10s, 9s. I do not have a 9.
Neither do
How about an 8? How about a 7?
Do you have a 7?
All right, so this is the reroll 1 die card. So if he needs to reroll,
He'll get there. He's got an actual musket.
all right.
So he's got a 12.
Okay, he is not at the wall, but the wall is intervening terrain, so he'll get light cover. Were you over 12, I assume?
No.
Oh, you're within 12. Okay, so you started a 5 or above. I believe you. You don't have to measure. 5 or above with the cover. That gives him, he needs a 6.
Do get a reroll, which I
So
will
this is the
be
7
using.
card.
10.
Blammo! Here, hold on. Let's get some smoke on that fella.
See what kind of damage he does.
And
And this is Miller, who is a Deadeye. So I should have added a 1, but you didn't need it. Pin, or a shock, sorry. I was thinking.
Alright, you got the shocks over
Old school.
Alright, so we got a shock.
Just whizzes by.
We got a shock on my man gun. 2 N's and an E gun. Alright, that was 6. That was 7 6s. I have a 6 of hearts, which goes before your 2 6s. So I am going to dispatch another fellow from the house here. Ha! Alright, do your 2 6s. The gun's gonna get massacred.
Captain.
Captain, my captain.
It's gonna rush around.
Yeah, it's tricky to rush around, All right, 5s. You don't have any cards left?
I do not.
All right, then I got 2 4s. So my first one's gonna be, he's gonna rush out man the wall here. And then my guy with the polearm, halberd, he's gonna run out. I'm coming, gun! I'm coming! Alright. Begin of turn 3. So this is a version of the Hessians without no aggression scenario. So instead of Americans and British, we just pushed it back about 100 years. All right, we still both got 5 characters, so we're gonna get 5 cards. All right. I swear I shuffled these. You heard me shuffling. All right. Do you have a king?
I do.
All right. What's gonna be?
Well, Corporal Higgins is bloodthirsty. So I feel like he would be the most joyful to rush into battle.
Okay.
Gets to there. He's got 3 inches left, so he can pop over.
Okay. Go.
Into hand-to-hand.
All right. So hand to hand. It's an opposed roll between the 2 of us. And I have ferocious, but that only helps me if I'm sorry, I do not. I have Deadeye. That's not gonna help me. I got a 5.
I'm at a +1 for my bloodthirsty. Ooh.
Why don't you roll that in the
In the box. 3 comes to a 4.
All right, so I beat you by 1, which the differential isn't enough to give me a bonus. So I get a 7. So you are wounded and down. Ah! Don't shoot me while I'm fighting. All right. So this would be a good thing. Queens. No queen.
I have 2 queens.
All right.
Which I will. My guy who just shot.
So if you move, you can't reload, right?
Well, then he'll just reload.
Okay. And your other queen?
Other one, I'll also spend pushing in.
All right, so you're fighting the guy who's...
Ooh, he does have a polearm though, so So he'll attack from 2 inches.
Okay. Poke at him from a distance. Now, if I beat you, I can close the distance. If you win, you can keep me there at a distance, but you can break off whenever you want. All right, so here we go. A 10! -1 because I'm shocked, which I didn't do last time. So, but it didn't make a difference. All right, so mine goes down to a 9. So a difference of 7. So I'm adding 3 of the differential. 8. Another wounded. Don't come at this guy while he's trying to do stuff. All right. So with my Jack of Close Combat, Jacks are next. I'm sending in Stabby Donnelly, and he's going to go after your guy who is down and wounded. So you are down, so it's a -1, and you have a wound, which is a -2. And I will be rolling a 9.
5.
Becomes a 3. Differential of 6 is a +2. But I am ferocious, which makes it a +3.
And he's wounded.
And he's wounded, makes it a +4. So for the grand total of 7, another wound.
Not going well.
Okay. So, how about a 10? 2 10s.
He's going to push to the side and take a shot. He has a carbine.
Carbine. Close range.
Close range.
Okay. Kablamo.
5.
Who are you shooting at, him or him?
Big hat, floppy hat.
Well, shoot him
Go.
because he's kind of behind cover, so shoot him.
2.
Give me a shock. Okay, you had another 10.
I was going to push around, but seeing all of his guys getting mauled.
Straight up murdered.
That's it.
Okay. No more cards?
Mm-mm.
All right, so I have an 8. So he is going to, we're going to send out the captain himself. No, I'm sorry, that's not the captain. This is Corporal Hicks. He's going to stab you while you're down.
Which one?
This guy. So I have Brawler, so once turn I can re-roll, and Ferocious I can add 1 to the wound if I want to. You're once again at a -2. My grand total is 4. I'm gonna see what you roll first.
He is determined, so he gets to ignore the wound minus. So it's just a -1 for being down. That's a 2 in total.
So I won't re-roll it. So differential of 2 is not enough to give me a bonus, but I am ferocious, and you have a wound, so I get to add 2. 10 is a 12. Stab, stab, stab.
This might end quickly.
And I've got 3 7s.
Jesus.
Okay. So he is going to reload with his action. And it's a long range shot, but I got to re-roll, so I'll take a shot with my carbine. Kablam! That's a 4 to miss. So I re-rolled it and got a 1. So not only did he fail the shot, but he's also fouled the mechanism, so he's gonna have to reload twice to get that back. Okay, and
I want to see you open your present.
Stepping fool. Alright. Alright, so beginning of turn 4, Marshall only has 4 cards because he now has a downed character. Do you have a king? Or an ace you'd like to be a king? Or a queen maybe? Alright. Jacks. I have a +1 to shoot jacks. And I just reloaded. So we're gonna have him slowly I turn. And he's going to fire. That is a 3 +1 is still not enough to do anything. So we're on 10s, which I have one of those also. You mess with that while oh boy, it's the return of the cats. All right, so for my, give him back his smoke. For my 10, I am going to stab. Oh, don't jump. All right, so you're on the ground. Got 2 wounds. So that's -3. I have a shock, so I go to, you have a net -2 then. I got an 8 total.
I got a 7 total.
All right, so I beat you by 1. But a 10 + 2 is going to be more than enough to kill you. All right. Do you have a 9?
I do not.
How about an 8?
My throwaway. Look at that guy.
He is going to knock something over. Crush a miniature. How about 7s?
Got one of those.
I got 2 of those. So I'll go, then you go, then I go, because it's hearts, diamonds, clubs. All right. So these 2 have gone. He is going to rush up with his shock. So he would have.
That's not his shock.
It's not his shock. You're right. It's his shock. Oh, good, because then he has enough room. Because otherwise he would have been a -1 in each one actions. All right. We're both. You're not defending the obstacle because we're both there. Well, no, you are because I charged up. So I have a -1 because of that. But I am a brawler, so I can reroll what if I don't like this. I got a total of 6. This becomes a 5.
5 as well.
Okay, well then I am going to take a chance and I'm going to re-roll this. I got a 3, so you won. Do you have any bonuses, perhaps?
He's a shooty.
Okay.
9.
Oh!
Take that.
The tables have turned!
I guess the melee focused guys aren't doing so
We're
well.
not very melee focused. Oh, I could have re-rolled that too, but I am not going to, so I forgot. It's already over. Okay, so you're 7. So I could have re-rolled, even though I had a brawler, I could have re-rolled that again and try to get higher than a 3, but I am not going to.
Well, seeing as this guy has already gone, Captain Scarlet will make the ground shake, move forward, and take a short range shot at your captain.
Kabam!
He is a dastardly fellow and will take any chance. Alright, it's just a straight up shot for me. 9.
Well, that'll hit.
4, but he's lucky. So he's going
And
to
you
reroll.
also play it on a 7 card. So if
And
you don't like this,
7.
you can try again.
3, I do not like that. So I'm going to try one last time. 4.
So it was meant to be a shock.
It's meant to be a shock.
Which is the worst. Well, no, you killed the dude, so. All right, so for my 7, I'm gonna shoot right back at you. All right. I got a 5, which is enough to hit. 3, I don't like that. So I am going to re-roll because I used a 7, and I got a 7, so I wounded him. I got a wound. Okay, back to 6s.
6.
Oops, it does not like to do that. I'm trying to bend it down a little bit. Okay, 6s.
He's gonna reload after busting your corporal up. Take another carbine shot.
Close range.
Close range at the halberdier who's glaring over at his captain. He is a killer, so if he hits, which he did not,
Okay.
he would have gotten a +1.
Okay. 5. You got a 5, and I got a 4. You got a 5, and I got a 4.
He'll take a shot at the halberdier as well. Mr. Miller, he is a dead eye. That cancels out the light cover, would you say?
Mm-hmm.
Straight shot, 7. That'll hit. 7 again.
So I got a wound.
Ugh. That's all I've got.
All right, this is gonna be start of turn 5, and it is looking ugly here in the middle. We have got down guys, shocked guys. Almost everybody. Oh, for my 4, I'm just taking off the first smoke from this guy.
Smart. I've got to somehow get to that black powder. Granted.
Well, if we had 3 players, it would have been a lot easier. You only have, I only have 4,
I only have
and you only have 3. So there we go. It'll be a quick round. All right. Do you have king? You do have the king going first.
I'll reload.
Okay. I have ace, and I'm going to use as a queen of hearts.
Oh, I have a queen of spades, which I
You get to
don't
go
have
first.
any recovery.
But you still get to go first.
Guess I'll just try to get my captain up.
Okay.
He is lucky,
Okay. He's got a wound on him.
and he is impervious, so the wound doesn't count towards this roll.
There you
Just
go.
to ignore wounds on any die roll.
He is up. Aha!
Still got an action.
He still has an action.
Seeing as you guys are out of ammo, he'll take his 4 inches back.
Take your smoke with you. All right. So I'm going to remove a wound from him, which gets him up, but he still has to keep the shock. And he still has 2 actions because I used it as a queen of hearts. So he is going to do nothing but get rid of his shock.
Smart.
So
He's
there we-
fresh now.
He's funky fresh. All right. 10s. I'm sorry, jacks.
I'm not going for a while.
10s. Going to reload. 9s. 8s. Reload.
There's a lot of that in this.
7. 6. 5. Reload. I am done, but I am totally reloaded.
4. I am also going to reload. This was a turn of preparation.
Yeah, everybody's just kind of licking their wounds and.
Everyone's trying to reload faster than the other guy.
Mm-hmm. All right. Turn 5. Or was it turn 6? It's turn 5.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Still got 3 and 4. Kings. He says he wants to be kings.
Are you sure you're shuffling these?
Mm-hmm. And there's a king going first for Marshall.
I mean, I'm gonna shoot you before you shoot me.
Close range.
Well, actually, I'll step around. That way you don't get any cover.
There we go. Kapow!
3. God, he's terrible at shooting for having a gun.
Yeah. All right, queens.
I also have a queen.
And I'm going to use mine as the queen of spades. Because I need to get rid of some shock.
He's also going to shoot close range.
God, everyone's just picking on this bro.
5.
There's a hit.
Plus he's a dead eye. Come on. 6. Take a
Wounded.
wound.
Oh, there goes my idea. Okay. Well, in change of plans, this will be a queen of hearts instead of a queen of spades. Boop. You missed me. You missed me. Fuego. I have a -1 because I got shock on me. 6 becomes a 5. I hit. And let's see what happens. An 8. Here's a load. All right. Jacks. I have a close combat jack. Look at that. I'm sure that's with intent. Stab from 2 inches away. Ferocious. A total of 7.
9.
Ugh.
Back off.
Bro.
3.
I assume you're pushing me away.
Yes.
All right. So you close the distance by beating me. Push me back. All right. 10s.
Reload.
All right. I'm gonna do 9s. I'll roll up here. Take my shock with me. And cut plow.
You're gonna shoot me?
Mm-hmm. And I am steady, so I don't have to count the shock when I'm shooting. Oh, 1. So let's put 2 of those. Apparently when I was reloading before, I did not do a good job. All right, that was 9s, 8s.
I'm out.
Okay. He is basically feeling good. So he's gonna go. It's about 5. Let's get in this fray. Okay. Turn 6.
When do the reinforcements come?
Let's just say you better make it happen here pretty quick.
Yeah. All right, boys.
Now, normally a scenario you would have more guys than me, but this is a teaching one.
True.
And remember, you chose not to be the defender this time.
Yes.
All right, still got 3. I still got 4. I feel that's going to change this turn. All right, do you have a king? You don't have the king going first this time? Queens? I have a queen, but it's not a special queen in any sort of way. So I'm gonna be dastardly here and
Of course you are.
right, -1 because I am shocked, but you are down and one, so it'll be a net -1 for you. I got a total of 4. Don't keep
2.
If it's cocky.
It wasn't that cocked. It's
Okay.
a 2.
All right, beat you by 2, which is not enough, but you are wounded, so that's 1 for that. And then he's ferocious, so I'll add 2 to this. 12.
Didn't need it.
Didn't even need the bonus. Stab, 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 stab. For the king! All right, jacks. +1 to shoot. We're going to pop. Close range. Need a 5. There's a 7. He is a killer, so he adds 1 to this roll, and you are already wounded. Another 10.
Jesus.
Dropped another one. It's all up to you, musket dude. I have an 8. Can you beat an 8? Yep.
Seeing as everyone's already shot, just gonna make a run.
All right.
Barrel.
I got you. Make a run for the border. Yeah, and the fact that I've got so many like foul pistols. All right, it's turn 7. Units may just do a kamikaze and just throw it. All right, which pile would you like, Marsh? All right, here we go. Do you have a king?
Mm-mm.
Do you have a queen?
No.
Do you have a jack?
Nope.
All right, I have 2 jacks. I have a close combat and I have a shooty, but all my shooties. So he's just gonna hop the wall and attack with the my shooty jack's going to reload. Give you back your 2 fouled. Okay. So here we go. Captain himself got a 1, which actually is a 0.
7. 1. Plus 3 or whatever. So 4.
Give me another shock.
And I'll push you away.
I say. Okay. My other jack, he just reloaded. Okay, I don't have anything till a 4.
8. Another 10, but you know.
Hop the wall.
Hop in the wall will be 2, so I can get about to the entrance.
Okay.
He also has one of these.
Well, I know he was the one that had 2. He only had 1, so
Oh, he had 2.
okay. Whatever you say. All right, so he is going to pull true.
Right in my back.
I have no bonuses for this. I have a 7.
6.
Beat you by not enough to add anything. An 8. Oh, thunk. He's hit the wall. Okay. My last guy. He's gonna shrug off that shock. All right. Probably the last turn. I feel good. I feel good about this. All right. Cut it, Marsh. take your. I was gonna have you take the card from where you cut it. So. All right. 2, 3, 4. Okay, got a face card?
Mm-mm.
I do not either, but I do have a 10. So you're the closest. Finish him. You have a -2. I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, not enough to have a differential, but your wound, I get to add 1. 4. Throw a shock on that fellow. I've got one. This is how it's going to be. All right. 9, 8, 7, 6. All right. Even though you have the 6 card, you can't reload unless you're up.
You can only try to get up.
Mm-hmm. Well, you fight me, and if you win the fight,
So
then you get a
3.
Yes. I got a 5.
I got a 4 with all my minuses.
All right, so it becomes. I'll get you on 1. Another shock.
If anything happens to him, he's running away. Even though he probably should have done it earlier.
But he tried. He tried. All right. I got a 5 and a 3. Let's do that. And that's how little we think of you. Okay, so turn 8, the reinforcements are going to show up. And so, although you got close and you will be now arrested and probably
Yeah.
face the hangman's noose. You got farther than anyone expected. So next time we'll play it, it'll be 2 against 1 basically, which is how we should have run it, but we just had the 2 of us tonight. So I thought maybe you would get lucky or choose defense again.
Well, my rolls were
Abysmal, and mine were.
abysmal.
I kept rolling 10s for hits, so.